For the second day in a row, armed Israeli settlers descend on Al-Maghayir, burning homes and vehicles in this village in the occupied West Bank, when suddenly a shot rings out. A dozen men rush a wounded man into an ambulance.
They are setting fire to vehicles just as they did yesterday. And also, we have heard shots being fired. One Palestinian man was shot in the leg. We saw him being taken out by ambulance, and we're still hearing shots in the distance.
These settlers are on a revenge campaign, attacking Palestinians after the missing 14-year-old Israeli Binyamin Achimair was found dead near a neighboring settler outpost. The Israeli military says he was murdered, calling it a terrorist attack, although they did not provide any evidence. His mother pleading for her son's return the day before his body was found. Binyamin went out this morning to let the sheep graze on the farm where he works, and he has not yet returned, she says. A mother's pain now being weaponized by some Israeli settlers, triggering a new wave of violence in the West Bank. Even before Israeli authorities alleged Binyamin was murdered, hundreds of Israeli settlers stormed Al-Mughayir on Friday, shooting at Palestinians who responded with rocks. Sameh Abu Alia says his 26-year-old cousin Jihad was killed Friday by those settlers, a bullet to the head cutting his life short just 2 months before his wedding. Jihad was a kind, decent person, Sameh says. He liked to help people, he loved life, he loved people. His wedding was in 2 months. His only crime is that he loved this land and that he was getting married, that's all. As Jihad's family and friends carried his body to the cemetery, news that Achimair's body has been found begins to spread. And the next wave of settler attacks begins, targeting not only Al-Maghayir, but other Palestinian towns in the West Bank, wounding nearly 24 Palestinians. The Israeli military said Israelis were also injured. Israeli authorities have not shared any evidence linking Palestinians in Al-Maghayir to Achimair's death. People here see it as just a pretext for more violence.
This is an excuse to destroy, to attack people. You can see, you live between us now. No one have gun. No one can cause any danger for any Israeli settlement or settler. So why that? Why we can't live in freedom?
Instead, a life filled with uncertainty and the fear of the next attack.